you queer cats are tone setters. The same reason my main legion of chrome wetters with long cheddar, mixed with lines written, no time slipping. When we rhyme spitting, divine mission. Since the house days, GA Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays, about that Beretta clapping, lines balanced with
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Check out the NoMercyTV Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Woo! Goddamn. That Head Ice blog, wow. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because one thing that's crazy is also a familiar looking area. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you really from somewhere, like when I'm from a place like Harlem, and I done literally walked and been up and down every single block in Harlem, it's like every time I used to do a blog out there, I can always point out like exactly where he's at, just because I know my area so well. You understand what I'm saying? So that for me, like, you know, when I be watching them Head Ice blogs and, you know, other stuff he be putting out, it's always, for me, it's always a dope thing. You feel me? Like, whenever I'm watching vlogs, listening to music, I love Harlem references. You understand? Because it's just, you know, where I'm from. Harlem is really like a mythical place, damn near. You understand? Like, you know, it's always, you know, people that, I'll be playing Call of Duty and somebody be like, oh, No Mercy, Harlem, you really from Harlem? Like, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's even to the point where you have bloggers that'll say, oh, you're lying about being from Harlem. Like, who lies about that? I think niggas just be jealous that they don't be from certain places. Like, when you from somewhere like, you know, all these different weird little areas that nobody knows, nobody cares about, niggas be so quick to be like, oh, you ain't from Harlem. Like, man, please. You know, but if niggas came outside, niggas would see what, you know, niggas don't come outside, you understand why. You know, but let's talk about this blog, man. Let's talk about this blog. You know, it was a lot that was said in terms of Ice. And Ice was basically responding to, you know, a blog that, you know, I really couldn't talk about because he was responding to a blog that a nigga failed at executing to put out. Like, how do you fail to put out a response blog? Like, that is the craziest thing ever, you know? It just tells me, like, some people don't be built for the things that they be trying to do. You understand? Like, I guess Serius Jones put together a blog responding to ARP, and he couldn't upload it because it got flagged. And this is one of the things that y'all have to understand about actual, like, the other way that flagging works. You feel me? If you're part of a network that does, like, they do content ID and stuff like that, if you're part of a certain network, you automatically get flagged. Like how Serius Jones was saying, oh, ARP flagged my video. No, he didn't flag your video. You understand? When you use his footage, being that he's part of the Quarter Lab network, his content is protected across all platforms. So you can't post a clip from the RBE YouTube channel, right? A clip from their channel. You cannot post it anywhere. You can't post it on Vimeo. You can't post it on Facebook. You can't post it on Instagram. You can't post it on Twitter. You can't post it anywhere. Why? Because content like that, when you're under a network, your content is protected across everywhere. Right? So it automatically gets flagged. It automatically comes up. The same way you might upload a video that might have copyrighted music in it. What happens? The system automatically detects it and you automatically end up with a flag. It's not like somebody is sitting up there trying to flag your video. It's like if you use Kendrick Lamar music and then try to be like, oh, Kendrick Lamar flagged me. You think Kendrick Lamar is sitting at a computer trying to flag your damn YouTube video? Like, come on, man. You feel me? So people just got to be smarter with their content. And what's crazy is, like, even with all of this blogger stuff going on, right, where you have all of these bloggers that they want to use your content in different ways to start it and stop it and spin different narratives and do other little weird shit. That shows you that their voice isn't powerful enough. You understand? They don't even trust in their own voice to deliver a message because they want to use your content in order to get their message across. Like, if you can't just sit here on a camera and just talk regular like the way I'm doing, then that should tell you a lot about you. You need the accompanying footage. You need all of the other extra Photoshop and all that. You need all that shit. Like, give it up, bro. You feel me? Go take you a motivational speaking class. Go do something with yourself that's like, you know, that'll teach you how to really talk. You understand what I'm saying? And I actually advise that for most people who plan on, like, if you plan on getting into blogging, go take you a class or something. Go take you a speaking class or something like that to help you get your English better, help you get your speaking better. And that way you can learn how to do this. You understand? So, you know, understandable, a lot of people just jump in it and just get lit. But there are a lot of things that, you know, taking certain classes and shit can teach you. So there's really no harm in doing it. You feel me? But, going back to my original point of, you know, Serius Jones' video getting flagged, you should have just took the RBE content out of it and then re-uploaded it. You feel me? Instead, you had to do an Instagram live playing the video, and that still gets flagged because it's still, you're playing the video that has the content in it. So it's still going to get flagged because it's still technically the content appearing in another video. You understand? So, you know, that was a fail. That was a fail and a half. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that? If they still had, I think there's something called fail blog. That will pop up in it. That should be there. Like, one of the top 5 battle rap fails of 2021. Serius Jones trying to upload that trash blog. You understand? Like, come on, man. But anyway, in the blog, he addresses Head Ice, right? Now, in ARP's blog, he basically put out a convo him and Ice were having in terms of, you know, Head Ice basically hit ARP like, yo, Jones might not make it. And Ice was just clearing that up in his blog. He's basically saying like, yo, they both are part of representing the same thing, right? The whole Wolf Love thing. Ice got hit up from one of his mans who happens to be in contact with Jones, and he told Ice, yo, Jones not gonna make it. You feel me? And even with the Head Ice and ARP thing, I still think there was kind of a misunderstanding there, just in terms of like ARP's intentions when he was, you know, putting that message there. I think with ARP, it was more of a thing like, okay, so you're stringing me along, but there's also other people that you're saying that you're straight up telling them that, you know, you're not going to make it. You understand? Just he putting that out there as proof on some, yo, you stringing me along with the whole issue, but, you know, just straight up telling other people you're not going to show up. Like, you know, I think that is why ARP did that. I don't think he was meaning to, you know, be on no snake shit or trying to be on some divide and conquer. Like, you know, you don't get nothing out of trying to separate Head Ice and Serius Jones. You understand me? But as Head Ice said, yeah, when Jones came at Ice like that, yeah, he did that because he was already feeling the way about niggas. Who knows why? But again, Weirdo Jones being a weirdo again. You feel me? It's like, yo, more situations are coming out where niggas are proving that son is a weirdo. And he's making it seem like everybody else is the problem. And it's like, nah, you might want to turn around and, you know, you pointing the finger, it's 3 pointing back at you, right? You feel me? But, you know, I completely understand, you know, where Head Ice is coming from, because that really was an innocent text. You understand? Like, with Jones trying to spin the whole narrative, like, oh, you trying to get a bag, you trying to get a battle. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, even when I did watch Jones' response, I'm like, yo, son, what do this nigga be talking about? Like, yo, Serius Jones just really be, like, bugging out. You understand? And he talking all this. Oh, ICE, we gonna settle this when I get back to the block and all. Like, what? I don't know. That whole shit. Serius Jones is a different kind of nigga. So, you understand? He a different kind of nigga. And I be wondering, like, is it the internet that make niggas feel tough? Like, or do niggas feel like because they far away that they could just like say whatever? Like, you know, there probably might be a point where you'll have to go to the East Coast, right? You do know that, right? You all the way in like West Coast and the Bay Area and shit like that, talking crazy from over there. Like, or he could just be talking crazy because he might never come to this side again. Who knows? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know he got his PO situation. Who knows how long that is gonna last? He could be one of them niggas that's gonna have probation for like the next 20 or 30 years. We don't really know. You feel me? But if that is the case, you know, you're not gonna really be able to travel that often, and you know, you're gonna be confined to where you're at, and it's like all of the people you're going at are on the opposite side of the country. So it's like niggas are like never gonna have the chance to see you. You understand? So it's just like, and that be my issue with people. It's like doing shit from a distance where you know nobody can address you. This is what I be talking about with bloggers. This is what I be talking about with majority of battle rap, to be completely honest with y'all. You understand? Everybody's so comfortable with the SMD and all that other shit from a distance. Like, y'all don't never talk this crazy at no events. It don't be like, I don't think I've ever heard any stories, right, where somebody said SMD to somebody at an event and then it popped off. I don't think I've ever heard those stories. Why? Because y'all don't use those phrases in person. Y'all only use them on the internet. Y'all only say that kind of shit online. Like, if y'all gonna be tough, if y'all wanna be tough from a distance, prove that you really tough by doing that shit in person. Again, like I said with Cartoon Jones, like, he was throwing a Frank in the DM. As many times as I've seen him, as many times as he's talking about, oh, I've been knew about you, I've been knew who you was. All right then. If you felt SMD, why you never said that the million times you seen me? Including the one time we seen each other where there was no battle rap involved. Understand what I'm saying? You know, so this battle rap should just continue to prove why, you know, not that it's weird, but why a lot of the people in the community nowadays are just straight weirdos. You know, and Jones, he comes from a different time. So let's not get it twisted. He comes from a different time with the Mooks, the Rexes, and et cetera, et cetera. He just happens to be the one weirdo that came in with the rest of those guys. You understand? That's just what he happens to be. Like, I don't group him with a lot of the new niggas that are doing this weird shit, but like I said, he just happens to be the weirdo, you know, that that slipped in with all of the OGs and shit like that. And it's just like, dog, like, it can't be everybody else. It can't be everybody else. We can look up a resume of the people that, you know, call you out for doing weird shit, and ARP, Math, Head Ice, Queens Flip, me, even had, you know, the little argument you had with Beasley. Like, you have all of these different situations. The shit you had with Lush One. All of these different situations. And then everybody else is the weirdo. Everybody else is the lame. Like, you ever think that maybe you just a cornball and that you just a clown? You ever think that? Like, I don't care what kind of background you got or nothing like that. You can be the most toughest nigga on the planet and still be a cornball, still be a clown. Do you understand? So, you know, all that jail and all that don't mean nothing to me. You understand me? So, you know, but it's just like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, and more and more just keeps on coming out about this guy's character. You feel me? And I'm staying away from certain stuff. I'm staying away from certain stuff because, like, I'm going to say this. It can get bad for him, like, in terms of, I ain't gonna, whatever. Anyway, You know, but a dude like that, I just tell you, I just keep continuing to show why he don't belong in battle rap, yo. You feel me? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Did y'all watch Ice blog? Like, and then I even seen like the little weird stuff in the hip hop is real comments on Instagram. Like Head Ice commented, then Jones commented back replying some BS. It's like, yo, this dude is really going out bad. Like really starting to look like a whole just like internet gangster kind of nigga. Like, come on, man. Nobody's taking you seriously. Anyway, No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com, Cartoon Jones, not strikes again, get struck again. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, from now on, when I start blogs about Serius Jones, I'm going to start it off with a nice little woo. I'm going to start doing that. That's going to be my tagline when I'm starting a blog about Serius Jones. The beginning be like No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV. Woo! Like that's gonna be my new shit. You understand me? So, you know, dude is just weird. Dude is just weird. But it's this battle rap. What can you do, man? You understand? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation in the comments, and I'll see y'all soon. I'm out.